Welcome to the Lowdown, and today we'll be reviewing the Supergirl Season 1 DVD. And now I watched this whole season, and I want to give my thoughts and opinions and a review on what I thought. Now first off, I am a very big Superman fan. Since I was a little kid, watching all the Superman movies from Christopher Reeve, and then I enjoyed the Smallville season, which is pretty good. And then I even liked the Lois and Clark with Dean Cain. Remember that one? And then obviously, I'm starting to get into the Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman. So there's a little bit of history for me as a fanboy in the Superman lore. But now they have this Supergirl season that just came out, and I bought it on DVD finally, and I watched the whole thing. And at first I thought I would not like it, but I really like it. I mean, there's a lot of good things I can say about it. All the characters and the actors, did a good job from what I watched. I really like the star. Of Supergirl. What's her name? Melissa Benoist, and she really does a good job of being Supergirl and Kara, kind of that two double identities, and that's something that Christopher Reeve did very well with the Superman movies. He was able to bring life to that character, two characters. You saw that Clark Kent, clumsy, nerdy, kind of very voiced out, kind of shy, kind of timid guy, and then you had Superman, which was obviously Kal-El, which he's from a different planet, and he's learning how to adapt and how to help people on the Earth, and learning about his history, and you can really tell, when they put on the glasses. They become a different character, and that's how I feel that they nailed it with Supergirl. She comes in, working for Cat Grant. She's the assistant, and she's nerdy. And, she's wearing the glasses. She's kind of quirky and nervous all the time, and I think that really pays off because when she's Supergirl, you can tell. There's a difference, and that's what I like about the Superman lore. And I know Henry Cavill, he's barely starting to experiment with Clark Kent in the DCU. So, we'll see how that happens, the couple movies that come out. I know they have Man of Steel 2 coming out. So, overall, yeah, I really like the season. Like I said, it's definitely a different change. I like how Supergirl has a team that she works with. She has a foster sister, and the mom is played by the same actor who played the Supergirl movie a long time ago. You remember that? And her dad is played by Dean Cain from, like I mentioned earlier, the Adventures of Lois and Clark. Man, there's a lot of good stuff, I really like the character of that, the Miss Grant. What's the actor's name? Lockhart. I really like her because she's really strong and she's been around. She's been in that TV series back in the day, Ally McBeal. I didn't know too much about. I watched a few episodes. I thought the actor was okay, but she's definitely like a veteran actress. So I really like that character. They played it pretty good there. Then you got Jimmy Olsen, which I like too. I like how he got connection to all the Kryptonians. Well, Supergirl and Superman. He's like that best friend. The only person on Earth that really understands them both, or they trust. So that was good that he was in there. And I like the new characters like Win, the more nerdy kind of, will never get the girl, but she's a good best friend. Um, yeah, I like the sister um, that works for the DEO, and let me see who else. Martian Manhunter, that guy, he's pretty cool. He's pretty straightforward, and then he had a character arc for him as well. He was obviously a Martian, lost his home planet too. So there's a lot to like about this, I mean, if you're a Superman or Supergirl fan, I would say check it out. Maybe, check out a few clips. Well, I did that and I didn't really like it, but when I got the DVD, I watched the whole season, I couldn't put it down. I had to binge watch every episode. So, overall, I think it was pretty good, I mean, like I said, if you're a Superman, Supergirl fan, more Superman, because this is like, Supergirl hasn't been around in a lot of movies or TV shows. But there's a lot of, I really like there's a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of montage to the old Superman movies, especially the Donner cut, with her turning bad with the red kryptonite and she's in the bar. That was an homage to Superman 3 when Superman turned bad. Her saving the bus. Remember that? Superman did that in the movies. Or the time where all the people rise up to help Supergirl. Because Supergirl, pretty much almost got beat up. And they were like, hey, we're going to rise up. She helped us. We're going to help her. Same thing they did with Superman 2. Krypton. I really like, more Kryptonians and the history of Krypton. That always sells me on a Superman or Supergirl movie. Like the Man of Steel movie. They had the Krypton world, and man, I'm so fascinated by that. I know this DVD has kind of a behind the scenes Krypton, the making of Krypton or the history of Krypton, and I obviously I'm probably gonna like that one a lot too. I wish they would explore it a little more in the cinematic world. I mean, who knows? Maybe they will. So I like kind of that sci-fi fantasy storytelling. I don't see really. I mean, some of the bad guys in the Supergirl season were up and down. Some of them were good. Some of them were not that good. Now one of my complaints is that the character for Nod, whatever his name is, and I don't know, that character didn't really do it for me. I know he was in Superman 2, the movie, and then they wanted to translate it to the TV show. I just think that actor, maybe they could have cast someone else, or maybe she could have left them out. That's my opinion, though. I mean, I like her aunt, Astra. Like I said, I always like seeing more Kryptonians and more of the lore of the Kryptonians. But, I really enjoyed myself watching it. My family liked it. Obviously, my daughter, she's got the Supergirl outfit, everything. And, I really like the Flash crossover where Flash came over, helped out Supergirl for a day. That was actually the first episode we watched. We're like, hey, let's watch that one first. And that was really funny. At the very end. Overall, I mean, at the very end, the last episode was pretty strong. And, left us with a cliffhanger again. So hopefully, now they're going to have Supergirl Season 2 coming up. And I guess Superman is going to be in it for a little bit. So we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, if you like Superman and you like the lore of Krypton, and I know DCU had different Earths and different, different, what do you call it? Just different DCEU and the television shows. They're all separate, so they're not really linked, kind of like Marvel is. But if you enjoy Superman and all that, I'd say check it out. I mean, I would give I don't know how to rate this the a whole season review, but for me anyway, I would say a B plus. B plus sounds pretty fair. B for me because I like Superman, and you know obviously we didn't have too much of Supergirl, but the first try they did, I think they did a good job for a TV series. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you saw you have the Blu-ray or you've seen the season already. Please leave a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.